Hi, this is Ronnie Embrus, author of Fallen Never Forgotten, Vietnam Memorials in the USA. I don't know if you've ever heard of, seen, or taken part in a bad exit from an airplane or a bad landing in a parachute jump, but have I got one for you. I was in Normandy, France on D-Day in 2015 for a reenactment jump. The city was filled with people, festivals, carnivals, many visitors, people from England bringing jeeps in and World War II apparatus and vehicles and weapons. 101st Airborne and the 82nd Airborne took part in the jumps, and the people in Normandy just love the paratroopers then and now. About the parachute jump, the bad exit and bad landing. The morning of the jump, we did a brief exit from a mock-up airplane, landings, rollings, falling, anything we had to do, relearning about our emergency landings, high tension wires, rooftops, trees, water, things like that. So from there we drove about 50 miles up to the coast and boarded up C-47s. There was 2 planes, 2 sticks in each plane. That's about 10 jumpers on each side of the plane. As the first stick went out, an elderly gentleman from Sweden jumped a little far back, hit his butt on the floor of the plane, then fell one way, hit his head, and then back this way and hit his ribs. We didn't know all that till later. Oh yeah, what a trip. I'll come down over there, and right there at the stump, landed right in between all those little trees. Look over here, the guy slumped in the pile. We came down, and I was looking around, seeing rooftops, trees, backyards, high tension wires, swimming pools, thinking of all the landings I had to get ready for. So as I landed, thankfully in the backyard, the trees were cut low, about 4 feet high, with just some little saplings raising up over them. I looked up and I saw another jumper about 40 yards away. I yelled to him, "Hey buddy, we made it, hallelujah." And I started to take off my chute. As I did, I looked up again, he hadn't moved. I ran over and the man was unconscious. Yeah, he was just flying, he was unconscious. I started to yell, "Medic, medic," but no one came. Fortunately, we had the international calling plan, and I called my son Matthew, and he got in touch with the jump master. He called the medics, and the ETMs came, the medics came, the police came, the firemen came. It was amazing. The only problem we had is that we needed a doctor who spoke both Swedish and French. Fortunately, the man did recover. He had a concussion and some broken ribs, but he's fine now and back in Sweden. And thanks again for supporting my book, Fallen Never Forgotten, Vietnam Memorials in the USA, a tribute to the men who never came home from Vietnam.